505 Polar Beat Cards. We are here today because I found some 1986 Topps baseball cards. And these were $5 each. I might have overpaid on them, but I have not seen 1986 in a very long time. I had to go all the way to the big city to even find any cards because the small town that I live in doesn't have stuff like this. So I said, $5, why not? You know, look, I already opened up 2 packs, and these are what I got. I got Eddie Murray, and I got Orel Hershiser. So those are the 2 that I got. I'm looking for Pete Rose, and I'm also looking for a Barry Bonds, and of course Hall of Famers. If I miss a Hall of Famer, please comment and let me know. And there's the gum, but I'm not going to eat the gum. So let's get this started. Flip these, and these are all upside down and whatever. Oh, there's a Pirates. What is the wrong Pirate? Denny Gonzalez. Giants leaders. I don't know if these are collectible, but I'll put the leaders over there. Steve Mira for the A's. Randy St. Clair for the Expos. Be a lot of switching around. Jeff Lottie for the Cards. John Candelaria for the Angels. Mike Jones for the Royals. The Spring Fever. Throw that in the back. Here's a Jerry Mumphrey. Ray Searage. Tom Lasorda there. Another Dodgers. Manager Tommy Lasorda. Get that sleeved up. Yankees Eddie Whitson. Brad Kominski? I don't know. Mike Davis for the A's. Larry Sorensen for the Cubs. And I thought I saw a Reggie Jackson. So cool. There's a nice Reggie Jackson right there. Condition, I mean, the centering's not perfect, but everything else looks decent. Got some glue and stuff on the back, as you can see, because it was the last card. Always appreciate them putting one of the best cards in the very back where all the glue is at, so appreciate that, Topps. But let's see this one. Yep, this one, you got little peelage right there. Try not to damage these cards because they are old. There's the gum. Toss that aside. Craig Cagney. There's a Dick Hauser for the Royals. Nelson Simons for the Tigers. Cesar Cedeno. John Russell for the Phillies. Dave Johnson for the Mets. Dodgers leaders. Let's see who was on the team. Pedro Guerrero. Francisco Valenzuela. Orel Hershiser. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see what we got here for the Twins. Craig Cagney. Like I said, if I miss or if I forget a Hall of Famer, let me know. There's the Tom Browning for the Reds. John Watson. Willie Hernandez for the Tigers. Doyle Alexander for the Blue Jays. Joe Orsulak for the Pirates. Danny Heap for the Mets. And a Mike Scioscia for the Dodgers. These last cards are always going to be damaged, so that's unfortunate. All right, 4 more packs to go. Hoping to get 3 Barry Bonds. I think a PSA 10 Barry Bonds is like $500 or something, but yeah. Probably be hard to get one in the PSA 10, honestly. Doyle Alexander. There's that guy again. Pulled him already. Pulled him already. Yeah, we're gonna start seeing doubles. Hopefully not triples. Some manager cards. Pulled him already in the first pack, or the second pack, which I did not record. Jim Rice, that sounds like a Hall of Famer. Once again, I'll go through all these or I'll check, make sure. I'll go all through these again. Trying to speed this up. Nope. All right, 3 more packs. So these last 3 packs have a Barry Bonds in each one of them. And it's going to be perfect centering. No damage. PSA 10 potential. Got a Matt Young. Dan Spillner. All right, Pirates leaders. His name's not there. Jesse Orosco. Oh, there we go. There's a nice one right there. The record breaker, Pete Rose. Nice. That's a nice one right there. And it looks pretty good. Centering looks decent. I don't know how the back center of the back looks like it's crooked, but I have no idea. But that's still cool. Definitely get that sleeved up later. So that's the one I did want. So I pulled one of them, and I want the Barry Bonds next. So there's Dwayne Walker, Floyd Humans, Mike Scott, Pete O'Brien, Tom Browning. Pulled him already. Doyle, Keith Moreland, and a Wally Backman. All right, 2 more packs left. 2 Barry Bonds with perfect centering with PSA 10 potential Barry Bonds in this pack. Okay, let's. Ron Hassey. Kurt Wilkerson, Paul Zuvella, Bob Forsch, I guess, Baboon, Bob Melvin for the Tigers, Jamie Easterly, Gary Ward, Mookie Wilson, Ron Darling. Oh, what do we got here? Jeff Reardon, NL All-Star for the Expos. Okay. Might acquire a sleeve. Oh, man, the wrong Pirate again. We were so close. Willie McGee. And there's the checklist. So let's look at the checklist real quick. Goose. Okay, Rich Gossage. Looking for him. Eckersley. I'm probably missing a whole bunch of them. Yeah, nice. All right, one last pack left. We'll check that out later. Still cool checklist though. Good to see all those old players. 1986. Let's see. I was 4 years old in '86. Was not collecting when I was 4 years old. Wish I was. Might have had a Jordan. Bob McClure. Steve Sachs for the Dodgers. Rob Wilfong. There's a Bill Cottle. Al Cohens. Mike Boddicker. Brian Schneider. Jay Johnston. Oh, nice. Hall of Famer right there. Cool. Cal Ripken. All right. Definitely take the Cal Ripken. Nice. Okay, yeah, there's Dave Badley, Dave Winfield, George Brett. Already got the Eddie Murray, but not in this format, though. Cool. All right. It's a nice Cal Ripken there. Still waiting for my Barry Bonds. There's a Dave Winfield. All right. This is a good pack right here. Pedro Guerrero. Oh, and there's a Pete Rose again. And the last one is a Tom Seaver. Okay, is this the damage card? No. Cool, I got 2 Pete Roses, all right. The Pete Rose years, nice. All right, guys, please comment, like, subscribe, share with others. Let me know how many Hall of Famers I missed. Probably missed a whole bunch, but I'll go through all these again and go over them. And yeah, let me know what you think of this video. It was fun. I might have to go back and buy the rest, because you just don't see old packs like these anymore, at least not where I'm from. Maybe where you're from, they might have a lot of them. But where I'm from, no. This is fun. So thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a good day.